on a lot of those mega cap tech stocks, and not a lot of clues there. What do you make of this headline around the possibility of the capital gains tax being raised and the effect on what we're seeing here in the volatility?
Hey, Abigail, great to be here. Yeah, it's one of those things that I think that we've kind of known to some extent was coming. So, of course, there's going to be a little bit of a knee-jerk reaction, which is what we're seeing this afternoon. And, we've also, you kind of have to look at where the market has come in such a, small amount of time. We've gotten decently overbought. We burned off some of those overbought levels earlier in the week, but I think we'll continue to see those knee-jerk reactions around the possibility of tax hikes.
So some froth removal here, at least on the day. Let's see whether or not it continues. Now, taking a look at those earnings, I know, again, that you didn't find all that much, but you did see a little bit on Facebook. And, of course, these stocks are down pretty sharply on these headlines. Talk to us about what you did see on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook is one of those names that reports in a few weeks, right at the end of the month. So we did see yesterday a decent amount of positioning in the April 30th calls, and their earnings date is the 28th. So it looks like either someone is looking for a run up into the report or just looking for good numbers. And from a technical standpoint, Facebook is, it did break out a bit a couple weeks ago and is now checking back into a little bit of support. So the trade makes sense to me in here, looking for a move into earnings.
Well, speaking about moving into support, over the last couple of months, we, of course, have had the China internet stocks not just move into support, but in outright decline. But you think that there's maybe a bit of a buying opportunity here, and we're certainly seeing some of the bulls step in today.
Yeah, I mean, and overall, that's what we're seeing in option activity. As we're seeing this sector rotation or just different areas of the market rotation. We continue to see momentum type call buying in whatever areas that seem to be rotating into. The last couple of days, it's been a lot of the high growth names that have been pretty cool. One area of the market that really hasn't participated at all recently has been the Chinese internet group. So, that's part of the reason, that we use options is to speculate. So, I think right now we're seeing names like Baba get some call interest. Weibo was another name that we saw some call positioning yesterday. I like just playing outright the China Internet ETF, which is the KWEB ETF.
Right.
And just going out to May and going right at the at-the-money calls, 78 strike calls for about $1.80, I think makes sense here for a trade.
As always, Christian Fromhertz of Tribeca Trade Group, a pleasure to talk to you. Thanks for sharing your insights on Options Insight today. And from New York, this is Bloomberg.